Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. My name is Wendy. Here on this channel, we focus on fashion, lifestyle, fitness, home decor, and fitness over 50. This is the start of a new vlog, so I'm not sure what I'm going to get into, but whatever I get into, I'm going to take you guys along with me for the ride. So, well, before I get moving, I have a question for the ladies watching me who are over the age of 40 and 50. What has been your strangest menopausal symptom? What has been the strangest thing you've experienced going through menopause? I mean, for me, well, recently I experienced two things that I didn't know was a thing, but apparently it is. And so, so that's kind of why I wanted to ask the question. And I found out one thing that is not directly related to menopause, but the symptoms are very similar to that of menopause. So I want to talk about that just for a quick second. So let me just tell you my experience. A few days ago, I was walking and I felt it was like a buzz, like a bzz, like a zap right next to my big toe. Didn't think nothing of it, just kept my day going. No big deal. Next morning, I woke up and one specific spot in my left heel, like a tiny little spot, was numb. The feeling was like, if you had a sock on and you got up to walk around, it felt as if I had a sock on, but just on that particular part of my foot. Of course, I started Googling stuff. I know we're not supposed to do that. That's what we do. That's what I did, at least. And found out that can happen as a direct result of a drop in estrogen. Didn't know that. So I made an appointment, went to my doctor, and she confirmed. I was like, I'll be damned. This is really a thing. She said, yes, it can happen. It happens. For me, it was happening because of a decline in estrogen. Another thing that happened for me for that same reason was I was swallowing and I felt as if something was in my throat. I didn't know what it was. Felt as if something was kind of lodged in my throat. I didn't know. I was like, well, this... same thing, consulted my doctor, same thing, So I was just like, what are all these things? Like, what, we can't catch a break. Like, as ladies, we cannot catch a break, I knew about the brain fog. I knew about the night sweats. I knew about the frozen shoulders. I knew about the achiness in your muscles. I knew about all that stuff. But some of this stuff just seems so out of left field that it goes over my head that this stuff is actually related to menopause. It's crazy. I even found out that a lot of women are experiencing low TSH or hormone issues, and that typically for women tends to set in around the time that menopause starts to set in. So the symptoms are very, very similar. So women just generally assume that they are going through menopause, when in fact because both are affected by hormone levels, they're going through they're having an issue with their thyroid. So if you go to your doctor and you think that you're a little bit young to be going through menopause, the onset of perimenopause, ask your doctor to check your hormone levels and see if it's happening because of a thyroid issue you may be having. But there's just so much, and I was just curious to know what some of you ladies are going through, because it's a lot. I even asked my mom, like my gynecologist, she was telling me, she said, whatever symptoms your mom had, you're going to experience the same thing. I even talked to my mom before she passed, and I asked her, did you have all these symptoms, the hot flashes? Because I never heard my mom complain about anything like this. She told me she never experienced anything like that. She told me she never, and I asked, I said, are you sure? She's like, yeah, I never experienced anything like that. So I guess it really is true that, it's different for every woman, and everybody's experience is the same. Some are worse than others. I've read that some ladies get the feeling that bugs are crawling all over them. Some of them have the taste of metal in their mouths, the skin changes, all these kinds of things. I've not experienced that stuff, thank God. I have the typical things, the brain fog and all that stuff, not to a really bad level, but I do get it, and the hot flashes, I get that. But I'm thankful that it's not the worst, but some of the symptoms that I've gotten are a little strange. I just thought they were strange. So I just wanted to know from you ladies what your strangest menopause symptom has been. What's been the strangest thing you've experienced? Sound off below in the comments and we'll talk about it later. So let's get the day started. We'll see where it goes. And yeah, so we'll see. Hey y'all, it's Saturday. I am up, about to go get some workout done, but I'm not going to the gym. I'm actually just going to my basement. So I'm just going to do a quick hour of cardio and maybe a little strength training, and then go run my errands. So look around. All right, y'all, I'm all dressed, ready to head out. I wanted to give you guys a quick OOTD before I hit the streets. So I'm back in my storage slash guest room because this is the only full length mirror I have in my house right now. So that's why I'm in here. But my hat, I have a hat on right now because, as I said before, I'm growing my hair out and it's still not dry. So it looks really crazy. So I put my hat on. It's from H&M. The shirt is from H&M. They sell these every year and I buy them every single year. I mean, it's from Zara. The jeans are from Zara. Purchased this a few months ago. Love them. Has that little detail on the side. My flip flops. I feel like bending down, but they're from H&M. They're like the suede ones that they're selling now. I think I have them in brown and I have them in this green color. And my bag is a YSL Cabas. I think it's called a Y. I think it's called a Cabas. Yeah. So that is the fit, and I will see you guys out there. We like to come in here to get fresh produce and meats because everything looks super fresh. So we like to come in here and get the stuff from here. The salmon. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Right, guys, we secured the goods, huh?
Tell me that doesn't look good.
What? It does.
This mango cream cake. This page
Looks really good. Let's look at these desserts. It looks so good. It looks so good. But you're on a mission. All right, secure the goods. We are on our way home. And I tell you, it's muggy out here. It is so hot and muggy and just hot. You just want to get back in the house. So that's what we're gonna do. Let me know if you guys have the H Mart in your state, in your city. I love it. They have everything you need in there. So. All right, y'all, we're going to Mod to get some pizza. Hold this, Jane. to get some pizza. So I grabbed some pizza from mom. I love Mod because you can make whatever kind of pizza that you want. Well, it's not for me, it's for my daughter. She's gonna go grab some pizza. It's gonna go in. There's a water truck. Let's go.
You can send me your address, that would be great.
What are we gonna get? All right, y'all, we're waiting for our pizza. We got a large pizza with spinach and pepperoni. That's what my daughter wanted, so that's what we're getting. And then I'm gonna stop and get some fish from somewhere. Something different, something a little bit more healthy. So, we're at Maud. We love their pizza because, like I said, you can make whatever you want to make. You know, you can make your toppings whatever you want it to be. So, we love that. Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday. Just woke up. I am about to make some tea and do light cleaning. I was supposed to actually clean yesterday, but I didn't feel like it, so I didn't do it. It's not a lot. It's just some light dusting and fluffing pillows and all that kind of stuff. And then I'm going to edit this video that you guys are watching now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get things started. You know something? I feel like the days just fly by so fast. Fly by so fast. I mean, it's already Sunday. It's already Sunday, you know, which is insane to me. Sometimes I don't know what day it is. It's crazy. But I'm gonna go ahead and make some, plug in this kettle, make some tea. Yeah. Let's set you guys up here. Still trying to figure out all my equipment. Oh, because I'm new to vlogging, so you guys have to just bear with me. But yeah, I'm gonna set you guys up here. And put some water in this kettle and make some tea. Really quickly before I get my day started, I want to talk about some of the challenges of a new YouTuber. Like, I want to talk about some things that my channel is very new. It's only about a week and a half old. I've done a good amount of filming, but I have done minimal vlogging outside with my camera in my hand and like pointing my camera at stuff. So I actually did that for the first time in this video, right? That's why I want to talk about some of the challenges. In this video, I actually did some vlogging, and what I realized with that, there are three things I'm having, like I realized really quickly I have to work through, but it is awkward. The first thing is the vlogging, but it's really awkward for me to be out in public with the camera in my hand, pointing it at things. Like,
for people to look at you as you're going through. Like, I was in the fish market yesterday. I went to get some fish, and I was trying to place the order for the fish, and the guy behind the counter kept looking at the camera, which made me feel so awkward. So I found myself putting the camera down and like giving him, I don't even think I got footage of getting my order because I felt so uncomfortable. Put the camera down and placed my order, and I kind of quickly walked away. I tried to get some footage at the store, but then people were staring at me, getting the footage. So I kind of, got a quick shot here, I got a quick shot there. And my camera is not necessarily big. I have a tiny camera. It's a Sony ZV-1F. So it's a small camera, but I have my microphone attached to it. I have the tripod in my hand. So it was just so odd to be walking around with it. Now, I know that that's something that I have to get used to, people looking at you as you're vlogging, but I'm such a quiet, introverted person. I'm the kind of person that prefers to kind of be in the back observing. Like, I prefer to watch and not be the center of attention. This is part of the reason why I love vlogging also, is because it's going to force me to get out of that shell. Now, I love how I am as a person, but sometimes I wish I was just a little bit more extroverted, and I think it's going to help me with that. But that was one of the first things that I noticed that it's a little uncomfortable for me. Now, I already know that I'm going to get me an Osmo. I'm going to get a camera that's more inconspicuous so that it's not as obvious that I'm vlogging. That is going to be my solution to this portion of my challenge. The next thing I'm having, like I'm finding really strange is exactly what I'm doing here now. Like, filming myself, talking to myself, like seeing myself on camera, listening to myself talk. I don't like to hear myself or watch my videos. I told my husband about it, and he said, well, why don't you like to see or hear yourself in the videos? It's you, it's your voice. I said, but there's something really strange about it. And we tend to be more critical of ourselves than other people would be. But for now, I find that a little awkward as well. I just don't know what it is. I found it, I don't know, it's just a little strange to me. I have to get used to that. And the last thing is, what was the last point? Oh, God. Oh, what was the last point? Hold on, I think I wrote it down. I tend to run out of ideas of what to talk about. Then I struggle with trying to find ideas of what to talk about as I'm filming like a sit-down video. Now, what I find for myself now is that as the ideas hit me, if I just turn on my camera and talk about it and get it out the way, it flows more naturally for me that way. So I think that's going to be a part of what I do. But I'm just coming on here. I just wanted to jump in to find out for new YouTubers, or even seasoned YouTubers, what do you guys do? What have you done to overcome some of those same challenges? Because I believe that we probably all have the same challenge, so what have you done that's made that a little bit easier for you? I'm really curious to know. Let me know in the comments below. Now, I'm going to continue this YouTube thing because when I tell you I genuinely love YouTube, all I do is watch YouTube, and admire people who can do this kind of a thing. You take for granted how hard it is, because when you see a finished video, it just looks as if you're just recording yourself and then you're just posting a video, but there's so much that goes on in the background that we don't see as viewers. But when you're behind in the back end, you see the challenges and you see everything that goes into it. So you have kind of more of a respect for YouTubers, So I just want to know what you guys think and what you've done to overcome some of those challenges. Let me know in the comments. And now let's continue with the video. Hey guys, I just finished cleaning. Just finished getting everything done. Didn't take me very long because it was just a light clean, light vacuuming, polishing some furniture, cleaning some glass, my patio door, and that was it. Cleaning my floors a little bit. That was it. So I'm gonna
That's great. That's fine.
grab something light to eat right now. My daughter put some gyoza, some yaki gyozas in the air fryer. We purchased some of those yesterday from the H Mart. I'm gonna cook that fish for my husband this afternoon. I'm not gonna vlog that, and I'm not gonna put that in this vlog. I might put it in the next vlog. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I'm gonna have some gyozas. This is the brand that we normally get. It's by a brand K-Town, and they're vegetable gyozas. If you like stuff like this, you would enjoy it. We like this because it's something light we can kind of just throw in the air fryer and eat. So I think I'm going to end the vlog here. If you enjoyed the content, I would love for you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
And